Hi everyone, welcome to Max's Mad Mythic Mercenaries. I am your Dungeon Master Cameron, here to run a game of Waterdeep Dragonheist for my friends. Say hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Hi,
Howdy.
friend.
We, last session, despite my best efforts, the party managed to survive and succeed in triumph. You have retrieved the first of the three eyes of the Stone of Golorr. We ended things with the successful escape, but we'll talk a quick recap of what happened afterwards. First, let's do some intros and just the vibe. How's everyone feeling with this success? A man who put bros and hoes before foes. The man from Waterdeep will roll you 6 feet deep. It's Rolan Gitora. Rolan, how are you feeling? You almost died several times.
Yeah, several times. Rolan is very grateful that nobody died. He didn't have to leave anybody behind.
Shockingly.
But yeah, very shockingly. But
That's
I
close.
think,
We almost had to leave you behind.
yeah, really. That would have been what he would be okay with most.
Yeah.
But I think him nearly going down and him realizing that if he goes down, he can't do any more to protect his friends. He is going to start really pushing for an armor upgrade.
Awesome. In addition to that, when you got back, you were kind of half carried back. The group was huddled together. You came up out of Skullport along the giant stone sword of the Sword Maiden, the famous walking statue of Waterdeep. Wilhelm was there to greet you all for whatever reason. He helped take you back, and he had a nice ice bath ready for Roland. So I like to imagine you spent your long rest just soaking.
Yeah, yeah. I got an ice pack taped to my shoulder. I got like a knee brace on. I'm in full PT recovery mode, man. I'm
Yeah.
in the whirlpool.
In addition to
Tub.
that, you have leveled up. You're now level 6. And we have what did you pick? You picked an ASI. Your strength is now
Strength
maxed
is now
out.
maxed out, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Next, whether you're a Seaward Scholar or a Dockward Brawler, she'll help those in need from afar. It's Our Lady of Shadow and Light, Alu Drakar. Alu, you didn't go. You and Spev were the only ones that didn't go down during the last adventure. You did at different times wander off on your own. Chaos ensued, but you came out. You've got your treasure. What are you thinking and feeling?
She was definitely not expecting all of us to survive.
Yeah.
Particularly when Xanathar scared the piss out of her.
Yes. Yeah, is that something that's on her mind, the being I mean she's used to the rat baby and those sorts of creatures or deities, but a beholder is definitely a different thing entirely, a monstrous aberration from another dimension. How's she feeling about all that?
Nightmare, but she's mostly okay. She's mostly more proud of herself than anything else.
Good to hear. Good to hear. And you have also leveled up. I don't know what do you get for level 6 as a rogue? What
I get to double 2 abilities.
Oh, you got
Oh,
expertise.
getting expertise in certain
Yeah.
skills. Nice, nice. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
So I am now like investigation and stealth. I'm master.
Awesome. Yeah, let's take a look at those scores real quick.
Yeah, seriously.
Investigation +7, stealth +9. Yeah, you are looking. You're fully prepped out to track these next two eyes
If you roll
when the
average,
time
you're already
comes.
hitting most difficulty, DC levels.
Yeah. Off like a rocket, he helps make mechanical wonders tick. Protecting the City of Splendours as Sprocket, 3 feet of valor, stands Spev Spacklestick. Sprocket, you made your escape. You ruined parts of Jelzar's lab. He's got to fill out requisition forms. He got a construction crew down there to start cutting up this giant fishbowl and hauling pieces out of there. But he kind of was pretty glad that you were okay. You got out. You unfortunately weren't able to get the cavalry to respond to the location of the Xanathar's Guild. They are very much focused on the walking statue. You have noticed there still is a Sword Maiden statue in the North Ward. But all of the statues have now been kind of cordoned off, and wizards from the Order of Magists and whatever's like people are investigating and trying to understand what happened. But what's on Spev's mind as he has leveled up and everything?
I don't know. I think that night Spev just sort of stumbles back to the manor. We probably radio and once everyone's safe, and he just took a very long, labored walk. He's got just sweat when his armor finally opens up. He's just got like sweat and tears like stains down his face as he stumbles back home. And just once he gets back, he sees everyone safe and just collapses into a pile of his old dirty rags and falls asleep there. But while laying face down in his safe little workbench in his new little home, his ideas are spinning in his mind of what he could do to possibly improve whatever happened. And as an artificer, I get a couple new infusions.
Awesome.
I picked one of them. I haven't picked another, but we will debut those later.
Awesome. And I believe with your long rest, you can also bring back Spindle, right? Because you have your
Spindle's back. Oh, and I also get tool expertise too. When I use some of my tools, I'm proficient and I get a bonus on that too. So
awesome. So you do have Spindle. You have Spanner. You also recently acquired. Let me add him in.
Fun, you made it.
Yeah, were you splitting those gems there, bud?
You don't know about the gems. Don't worry, Sprocket's got you.
Do you also now the group has an albino gazer that is hanging out?
I think I would do that as soon as I guess the rest of the party gets back to the tavern when I get back. As soon as I walk back, and I just like walk in and just drop my bag that has the goldfish, the Eye of Golorr, and the 3,000 in gems just scattered across the floor, and just go to my oily rag pile.
What are you gonna do with Silgar?
Throw him in the river? I don't know. If it's probably hot.
No.
We'll figure it out.
We should hold on to that son of a bitch. Like,
well, both Sprocket and Danny doesn't really fully understand.
Are you keeping him out and about somewhere for other people to see?
No, I think I'd probably put him in the workshop.
Okay.
To have a little buddy up there, but Jelzar has definitely seen everything I had.
Yes.
So there's no way I hid the fish from him.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got Spanner and Spindle. There's an albino gazer sitting around. Awesome. Let's see. Wilhelm, he's here too. He seems pretty distracted, just hanging out. Focused very much on the tavern. It seems like things have been picking up. He's got some new an act that he's signed. He also says that, listen, tomorrow we've got to serve ratatouille. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. So he's making arrangements in the kitchen to take care of all those commitments.
With Reggie.
Yeah. But while that's happening, Holly Rees, you've got a little time. And as we know about Holly Rees, she refreshes those around her like a gentle breeze, but has the power to set you aflame with the greatest of ease. So tread lightly, go delicately if you wish to speak to our Lady Holly. Holly, what have you been doing with your time?
She's been learning and pretty much just hanging out with Ollie Kezarathis.
Kezarathrax?
Yeah.
Sprocket, you split up the 30 gold. Everyone got what? 6 gems amongst the 5 of you?
Yeah, I guess the math on that one.
Holly Rees, are you giving Ollie Kezarathrax his gems?
She doesn't want to, but she will.
Okay.
Will, if he asks her for him, or are you trying to hide him?
Oh, he'll fucking know. It's a fucking dragon.
He'll know.
Smell him.
They can smell wealth.
Yeah. So you you all You get your gems, Holly. You give Ollie his cut. Yeah, you spend some time. He's he's down to start like showing you some of the stuff that he knows about magic. He's surprisingly knowledgeable. In that time, during this downtime, actually we'll get to that in a second. We'll go right to Fen. Fen, he's come out of his glen to avenge his wife's death so barbaric. He'll butcher you while staying zen. It's the wood elf, not drow, Fen Merrick. Fen, you're what? Are you feeling more in tune with the city, more comfortable with your environments? What are you feeling?
No, Fenn's stewing, actually, because he's pretty sure he could have killed that beholder if he had just had a grown-up's weapon.
Not the Kokiri sword, but the Master Sword.
Yeah, he's a little bit, pissed off about that. But yeah, he sort of retired to his quarters and did some meditating as usual, and he leveled up a little bit. Now he got a new favorite enemy, and he also can now.
Yeah, what did he pick?
Since all he's facing is aberrations, and the one skill that he has that goes against aberrations is also proving to be deeply unuseful, he's now going to use favorite enemy on aberrations, and he also learned Undercommon. He finally, after I think 3 years of studying under Olive,
more like a week and a half, but yeah.
Still,
technically 3 years.
Awesome. With all that, we are picking things up. It is Elliot the 26th. It is the next day, and I mean, you guys went pretty hard yesterday. So today, I would like to imagine you're not immediately going out tracking another another eye. No. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we can just do some downtime activities, whatever people want to work on or work with. Let's start with Hollyrees, because there is this albino gazer that is just flying around. It's been following Spev. It's starting to follow you. What are you doing with this thing?
Go, he'll follow you down.
What was the question?
Any place but not that.
What are you doing during your downtime?
She's learning with Ollie.
Awesome. Are you letting this albino gazer wants to like go in the room with you as you're studying? Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? She's already BFFs with a giant spider. The gazer's not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Follow her to the bathroom.
He's just been following you around for a while.
Does this white gazer have a black spot or a couple of brown spots on its head?
What?
He thinks you're making it like the cat.
Oh, gotcha. No, this one's not a white gazer. It is an albino gazer. So all white. Yeah.
Like white pink with pinkish
Hollyrees,
eyes.
should you choose to do so, if you cast Find Familiar, you can make this gazer be your familiar.
I do choose.
I do so choose.
Awesome. Yeah, that doesn't take up too much time in your day, and you're basically just spending the rest of your time studying with Ollie. Is there anything you want to be trying to learn in particular?
No, I just want her. I just want her to learn. Like, she had a rough go in the fight. Like, she wants to do nothing. She wants to stay in Trollskull Manor.
All right.
Actually, no. She wants to go see her mom. She wants to check in on her mom. It's been a while. She wants to say hi to her mom.
Sure thing. Holleries, you take a dray down to the Go Delicately Manor. You've got the albino gazer. Which does it have a name? What would you name your familiar?
What was the name of the sexy vampire?
Nosferatu.
That would be more specific.
Yeah.
Almost the one that we had. We didn't fight. The one that knew me.
One of the lords of the city.
Oh, the Bloody Baron.
The Bloody Baron. No.
It's like Arthur something, right?
Arturo? Was it Arturo?
Yes, that
Yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah. So she's gonna name this guy Artie.
Got it.
That's what I named my stuffed Artorius.
Artie? Artie the
Artie.
Gazer. Awesome.
Yeah.
Artie Gazer.
Sweet. Yeah, so you take a dray down, Artie accompanies you. Go ahead and spend a silver piece for the ride. You get to your family's manor. And yeah, your mom's there. She's organizing things. She seems a little frazzled. She's trying to figure out. It just seems like the expenditures have gone way up for the family. She's like, darling, how's it going, sweetheart? She kisses you on each cheek. How are you doing?
Good. Doing well. How are you?
It's been hectic. Some of our businesses seem to be hemorrhaging money, and I'm trying to figure out where it's going. I've got a meeting with our accountants in a little bit.
Anything I can do to try to help?
She looks and I mean, if you want to spend time with the books, that would be a nice change of pace.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you can spend a couple hours reading the books, and we'll get back to you and what you find there. Who wants to go next? Roland, we'll go with you. You spoke first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Artificers, guys.
First of all, Roland wants to go find some armor. I know.
Yeah,
Spev
doing a little
was working
shopping.
on-
What?
Spev was working on
Cool.
something, but I need to up my AC.
Yeah, Spev was working on armor that would help your stealth capability, I believe, not increase your AC.
Yeah, and that's
Yep.
fine.
Well, you're looking for like plate.
Well, I'm looking. Yeah, at least half plate or something, because like.
How much gold you got
it's
on you?
rough. That's the thing, is that I was trying to figure out how, like, did we split that I'm assuming 3,000 from gemstones, right?
So everyone got 600.
600? Okay, let me put that into my repertoire here.
Should I even bother adding that to mine, or no? Because it's just all gone to Ollie.
Ollie yeah, Ollie got it.
All right,
Okay.
so I have, so in raw gold right now, I have just over 1,500.
That's enough to buy full plate.
Yeah, but then I also apparently have a diamond
Yep.
that's worth like 5K,
Awesome.
I think. So really, I've got just over 6,500.
Sure.
So can I? Yeah, I'm gonna go look for some full plate, I think. What are, so can I go to, is there an armory shop that might have the basics and maybe a little bit more?
Yeah,
Can I basically just go on a shopping spree?
absolutely. I mean, you're familiar with the different stores in the area. There's the armor in Trollskull Alley itself. There's also stores that you're more familiar with from your time in the military. What are you looking? You're looking for something magical or something?
I'm seeing if they have anything like, yeah, I mean, at least base armor plate. But if nothing else, I will also try and grab maybe maybe a +1 something, or
Yeah. So you
I'll go with him.
yeah, Spev. I think the two of you together.
or flame tongue or something. I don't know.
I would say, if the two of you are putting your heads together, if you're dedicating the time to do this, give me an investigation check with advantage, and we'll see what you find, what you.
Investigation. Okay.
Or Spev can do it if he's better at it than you.
Spev, yeah, I have a -1 in investigation. Spev, you do it with
Okay.
advantage.
Spev, yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do this with a +7 here. Thanks. What did Tom say? You
Fuck
shift?
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yo.
Yeah. With
I know every
with a
armor first name basis in the city.
yeah with a 26, you are able to find it. It's not something that you've encountered before, Roland, because they don't sell to non-dwarves.
plebeians.
But
Yeah.
Spev, you have in the past you've gone and you've worked, done work at the furnace, and the rigging of a dwarven blacksmith in the castle ward that has that does work in Mithril.
Fuck yeah.
They have generally exclusively made armor and armaments for dwarven griffin knights. But you with the right kind of money and the right kind of attitude, who knows what.
Use some of the griffin armor because none of the or piece a couple dwarven armor pieces together for you. It's perfect. It'll look great. They're the best in the business.
I'm certainly down to take a look and see what they have.
Yeah.
If they'll let me.
Yeah, what do you do to I mean, Spev, you kind of can talk your way in. There's a gruff mohawked, bare-chested dwarf. He's got runic tattoos all along his arms. Across his chest, he has tick marks and the skull shapes of different creatures in different spots. So there's an orc skull here with 10 tick marks. There's a troll skull here with 3 tick marks, that sort of thing. He's working at the furnace, and he turns, looks and says, "We don't serve." Oh, Spev, how's it going? And this is Durgan Banehammer.
Oh, Durgan! How you been? It's been a little rough. We've been a little, seen a couple things, and like both her armors are just beat to shit. We're actually, my buddy here is actually looking for a big upgrade, and I might talk to you a little bit too. But yeah, we would love to see what you can do. I know the court's got you working on all these griffins, and you do a great job. But how about some armor that gets some use?
He kind of looks at you and says, "I mean, you did great work. The furnace has never burned hotter, but you two aren't the right size, you know."
Well, here's a proposition for you, good sir. Are you looking to expanding into different markets? Because if you were looking for advertisement, my associate and I here are on a champion team from what was the
Northward.
The
Northward
Northward tournament. Willing to display your handiwork and display in front of everyone just how good and durable it is.
He gives
Griffin riders, they all look well, but how much action do they see on a given day? They're going to see this up close and personal.
He gives his braided beard a heavy scratch, and he says, "Any dwarves on the team?"
None right now.
Why?
But we're open. We're open to recruitment for our next go around.
He kind of shrugs his shoulders and says, "I mean, I've always worked. I don't just make armor. I make and continue our culture." He thinks he says, "I mean, Spev, I know you're good people. I'm just not sure that I'm comfortable with this kind of work right now."
Well, I can assure you that Rolan is an ally of the dwarves and of the people at large, a real hero of the city. I know that you stand for that, and yeah, sure, dwarven armor looks best on a dwarf, but imagine the template. Imagine what you can craft for a hero. Yeah, a lot of things are going down. It came out in the news, but it's fine. One day the city will see us as the heroes, but you have someone doing good here who could really use the help.
So when you refer to the news, I think his ears perk up a little bit. Is there anything specific you're referring to? Any specific incident or anything?
I'm not, because I was away from all of that shit. I don't know.
Oh.
I
Okay.
can't reference.
Yeah. There were some subterranean shenaniganery going on.
Oh yeah, you said
You
the-
spend time
the
underground?
Stormhaven statue.
Just
you
a
got up
bit.
to there.
Really? I mean, you're kind of a tall fellow to spend time down in tunnels.
I got a strong pair of legs. I can hold a squat for a bit if I need to.
Give me a persuasion check. I don't know if you've got any way to juice it or anything.
Guidance.
Okay.
Wait,
Persuasion.
either I can give you guidance or I can aid you. What do you prefer?
Or if you're trying to do some sort of demonstration or something, I'll let you make a different sort of check if you have an alternative idea.
I mean, I don't have anything in the way of like showing him. I mean, I can, unless he wants me to hold like a horse stance or something for a while. But
okay, so if you're looking,
Look, if you flex real good.
yeah, if you're like looking for inspiration for an idea, give me a perception.
perception. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not one. That one's not so bad. Oh, that's pretty
Ooh.
good actually.
With the 23, you spot it is pretty well hidden behind racks of other equipment, but you spot what looks like a wooden dummy with a famous orc helm from the tribe of many arrows on it. It is scarred and pitted back there.
Oh, okay. So it's like I can't go into too many details, but we just uncovered an underground fighting ring, and we had our share of orcish run-ins.
Oh, you've fought orcs?
Oh, a time or two here and there. Last time happens to be underground.
He points
lots
to
of orcs in
he points to his right chest. Oh yeah, you can mention that too. He points to his right chest, his right pec, and you see the orc head with the tally marks, and he says, "Yeah, I've dealt with orcs myself a time or two."
That's really impressive. I like your marks. What is that? A troll on the other side?
Yeah, I've killed 3 of them.
Fantastic. Funny enough, we own a brewery called, well, not a brewery, but an establishment called Trollskull.
Oh yeah. Give me okay with that. So you've shared that you fought orcs in the tournament. You've shared your tournament expertise and everything. I say give me a persuasion check with advantage
Okay.
and guidance.
Guidance.
With advantage and guidance. Okay. It's persuasion.
Oh yeah, buddy.
All right. First
you roll.
one.
I'm
Not
giving you all the
great.
help I can.
I know. That's better. With guidance.
Yeah. Okay.
15.
He thinks and he says, "All right, I think I've got something for you." And he says this. He goes to the back and he shuffles through and he pulls out a set of mithril half plate.
Okay.
And he says, I was making this on commission, and the dwarf got called back to the spine of the world for military service for defending the kingdom, so wasn't able to pick it up. We'd have to tighten things up around you. You're not quite as big around the chest, and we'll lengthen it a little bit vertically, but I think this will fit you. I'd say, what do you say to 6,000 gold and as much beer as I can drink at your tavern for the next year?
Let's see. Where am I at? I'm at 65. I mean, hang on.
Negotiation.
Yeah.
Mithril plate armor worth 6,000.
I mean, half plate is base 15 plus 2 with my dex right now, so that puts me up at 17, like Fen. But if it's
You got anything to
mithril,
trade in, Nate?
Mithril is
It doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
oh nice, okay.
Do you get any like trade in credit?
Yeah, you
I
get
don't know if I
half
have
value for what you're wearing. He'll scrap your metal for half value.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So, what is it? Breastplate, I think. What I'm wearing
That's
right
what you're
now.
wearing right now.
I think that's what I'm wearing right now. That's 200 off. So
5,800.
yeah, let's see if I can't get him down to 5,500. I think I'd be okay.
How would you do that?
Oh,
Is there a way that I can do any advertisement for him at the next tournament, or
That's already included. He normally
it's
would
already
not
included?
sell this to you, right?
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
everything you've done so far has gotten you to that price point. You'd
Okay.
either have to offer something new or demonstrate something, or
Okay, hang on. Let me look at my inventory and see what I have here. If I can't.
I'm just looking at his shelves and all his armor. Just kind of
Yeah.
moseying, but still in the area.
yeah, you see different sorts of mithril armor for all sorts of things.
Okay. Damn, I don't know. if
You
I
also
have anything.
see adamantine armor and adamantine weapons.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Fuck it. I'll take the deal. 5,800.
What else you gonna
5,800.
spend it on?
Yeah,
Yeah, really. All right. So I'll hand him over my diamond.
yeah. He
That's 5K.
starts looking at it. Yeah,
And then after that it's 800, I think, right?
another 800. Yes.
Okay. Remove. Yeah. Okay. Let me remove that from my inventory, and then I'll add my shit. I'll add my new stuff. I'm curious, how much do adamantine weapons go for?
I'll say it's another for you. It would be another 1,000 gold on top of the regular
Oh,
weapon price.
All right, I don't have that, so okay. All right, never mind. That's fine.
Because I think Fen bought his magic longsword for 500 gold, but that was like a special sale during the Bright Swords Festival.
Yeah, it was clearly a fucking lemon. So
All right. I think that'll be it for Roland stuff for right now. Alu.
I was
Spev.
just say, I'm just gonna saddle up real quick. Like, well, I was wondering if you have any kind of spare armor pieces and upgrades, and just kind of get the wholesale bulk armor pieces, and I can finish the rest of the work and customize it. Can I buy the parts to upgrade to a plate mail or full plate armor? Because
You want to do
plate
like
armor,
mithril full plate? Like you
no,
want?
just regular full plate.
Oh, just
metal armor.
Yeah. If you're
I can go to another.
what do you currently have?
I have splint.
Yeah, upgrading from full plate from splint to full plate. I'll say the pieces and stuff is 1,000 gold.
Okay, so I have the 600 from those gems that we got, and I think on my character sheet I have 398 gold, 9 silver, and 81 platinum. So
You're so close. Wait.
How much?
81 platinum. You've definitely got that.
Yeah,
gold.
you've got it.
Or not platinum, and silver. I'm sorry, 9 silver.
Yeah, I'll toss him a gold piece if it translates. I don't like if he
You
needs it. I'll
gotta,
spot
you
him.
gotta do some conversion now.
You got me in here.
You dump enough gold on and coins on his thing. It'll take everything you've got, Spev. But he's like, I mean, yeah, you're a little short, but I'll drink.
he likes short people.
Yeah, I'll drink the difference at the tavern. Don't you worry.
I'll pour it for you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'll gather up like the dwarven pieces of armor to upgrade mine.
Yes. So I'll say if you spend the rest of the day working, you can install the plate properly and everything, and you'll have plate armor tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. I will be working on that.
I've got half plate. What's up?
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Alu, what are you up to?
Okay, so I am. She wants
you
to
get the
check
mithril?
on the acquisition of
I did.
Fruits
Fuck
Brew.
yeah.
Yes.
So like that's one thing.
It is going into auction. Currently, there is a silent auction phase where they're gonna get the people who are intending to bid, and then if it comes down to it, there might be a live auction. But yeah, Froon didn't have any descendants or anyone that the Froon's Brews was willed to, so the city looks like they're going to be selling the property.
Alright, and we're gonna need to know how much they're selling it for.
10,000 gold is what the property, the building, and everything would cost.
Okay.
If there's, so we'll say right now it's Elliot the 26th. In 10 days, so 20 days. If someone comes in with 10,000 gold, you'll get it. Otherwise, it'll go to auction.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, what else does she need to do? I am going to I'm sure there's stuff that I needed to do. That was one. She's going to check in with her little halflings and see if the little halfling dude that she rescued previously made it.
He has not shown up yet. The member of the Shard Run, not the Shard Runners, the Plague Rats. Was it Plague Rats?
No. She's talking about the little halfling that was a little slave in Xanathar's guild.
Oh, Beppis. Beppis, I don't think there's been time for him to get word out on the streets yet or anything. Whatever he's doing, hasn't made a face, shown his face yet.
You told him that this was a safe place, so
Yeah.
just make sure. And then I think the other thing that Ollie wanted to do is see how Marmaduke and the rat baby interact.
Yeah, Marmaduke hasn't really done a whole lot. Are you showing Marmaduke the rat baby? Like you're going to go into your form? Because the rat baby only shows when you go into your
Well, I wouldn't probably
shroud.
do my shroud with the Marmaduke because I don't want to fright. But she would so Marmaduke wouldn't sense it as an animal. Like she'd be like putting the baby down in the room.
No,
I can see him.
you are the only one that can see him unless you are in your shroud form. So that was why Rolan saw him when you shrouded in front of the rats, the were-rats down in the basement. And other people know about the rat baby, but I don't think anyone has seen it because you haven't shrouded.
Yeah, because it's terrifying. You don't want to scare anybody. Although I suppose I can shroud in my own bedroom because
Just hanging out
anybody outside, as long as Marmaduke is far enough away, he won't be scared.
Hey, check out my baby. Ah!
I mean, kind of curious, but no, I don't want to scare my poor cat. I don't want my cat to like me. I was just checking. I can't think of anything else that I want to do right now.
All right, if you want, if you want to, because you successfully set up one shrine previously. You set up more than one, but only one remained. The others got taken down. If you're trying to spend more time in the city setting up other shrines, you can do that. Again, you can give me a perception check for scoping out spots. You can give me a religion check for getting people to come take care of the shrine. Tell me how you want to. Ooh, yeah.
Start with my perception check to get to figure out where to put them.
Yeah, so yeah, you've focused and you've been kind of spending the day walking through the city. You now have at least one shrine set up in each of the wards in Waterdeep.
Nice.
So if you're keeping a tally of your shrines, That is one in the Field Ward, one in the Sea Ward, one in the North Ward, Castle Ward, City of the Dead, Trades Ward, Dock Ward. So that's 7 shrines that you have. Actually, another one in the Dock Ward. So 8 shrines, with 2 of them being in the Dock Ward, that you have successfully set up in places that people aren't taking them down.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then I do a religion check to see how.
I'd say you could do either or. You spent today setting up shrines. Tomorrow you could try and get people more aware of them, that sort of thing. Fen, what about you? What are you doing?
I mean, he's got a one-track mind.
Or are you writing a letter to the Uthgard barbarians?
He's staring at the mailbox.
So I don't know what anybody else knows. I don't know what Fen knows, but all I know is that before we started this, I knew that there was like some other parallel sort of campaign going on that could potentially impact the date at which I might be actually getting my sword. I'm assuming none of that has actually happened yet.
Correct. It can't happen yet because
maybe
it can't happen in game because it hasn't happened in the real world yet. December 6th, 5:30 p.m. If you come, well, actually, yeah, this episode has come out after that, but we're recording it before. It's a whole thing.
Okay. All right. The only other thing that Fen could probably use is, what is the availability of healing potions in the city?
Yeah, they're available. You could buy them if you want to do a little shopping. If anyone else wants to spend,
definitely need to. We used a shit ton of them last time, so it would be nice to maybe restock on that shit.
Absolutely.
Since he has no actual healing abilities.
So you get options here. Potion of healing is 50 gold. A potion of greater healing is 150 gold. A potion of superior healing is 400 gold. And a potion of supreme healing is 1,000 gold.
And they all have like different role.
Yeah.
You're supposed to catch it.
All right. So I have what looks to be 1,190 gold with which to work.
Hold on.
How much? So what's the sort of middle ground one?
Greater healing is 150 gold. It's the 4d4 plus 4.
Yes. Let me tell you this before you make any decisions on like what you want.
Yeah, good.
I typically carry at least 4 regular healing potions.
200 gold pieces gets you 8 potions of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Do that.
Yeah.
And there's apothecaries and stuff. You can find those no problem. Waterdeep's a big city.
Yeah, so you can just go into your equipment and add them to your inventory, and then just decrease your gold.
Awesome. Taking care of anything else, Fen, you want to do?
I think I'm just gonna head up to the bar and have a chat with Reggie and have a drink for, because I haven't had that in a while.
Sounds good. Holly Rees, you have been spending your time going through the books. What are you looking for? What are you trying to learn?
Well, clearly the reason that the Go Delicately family's finances are hemorrhaging is because of all the money is going to Ollie.
Yes.
So I'd like to find a way to see if, like, in continuing to give the money to Ollie, somehow finding a way to get some of that money funneled back to the Go Delicately family or back to our accounts. So I don't know if there's a way for Ollie to somehow, like, join the Go Delicately accountants or, like, financial advisory or something. I don't know.
So you're essentially you're not trying to like embezzle. You're trying to turn the money that goes to Ollie into some sort of business venture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what sort of check might be appropriate for that. I mean, it's creative. Um, what
Maybe
do
just
you...
a general wisdom.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
could
know.
be, or like an intelligence, like almost like maybe. So there's a couple options, I think. If you're trying to look in the accounts to how to hide and shuffle things around, I think that's probably like an investigation check. If you're trying to look for examples in the past of like, Ollie, look, this like you're gonna grow your horde, and it's gonna grow more steadily over time if you do like this example, and that's
Right.
some sort of like investment system where it's like, okay, you're going to give out portions of your horde, but then people give you more money back.
Correct.
Almost like so. I guess investigation or history, or if you have some other
Ooh,
idea that you want to do.
let's do
Or
history because
Ponzi
I
schemes.
have a high history.
Sure.
Because
I had
yeah,
this
I don't want
really
to
good set of knives.
I don't want to embezzle and do fraud because people always get caught with that shit. I don't want to do that. That's
Sure
not who
thing.
the Go Delicate family is. Okay.
Give me a history check. Oh shit. Yeah, you're able to getting the accounts together. Do you think you have the data to present a real business plan to Ollie? To it won't will not stop you from being yourself kind of cash poor, but it will
Yeah.
stop the family from the finances from being drained out.
Yeah,
Um,
and
you
that's
need
what
to
Holly Reese
Progress.
wants.
you will need to present that and convince Ollie of doing it, but you do have the idea for it and the data to support it.
Okay.
What else do you want to do?
Well, now I want to try and come up with a beautiful presentation to present to Ollie.
Yeah, you can come back to Trollskull Manor. Are you getting help from anyone on this?
I'll take whatever help I can get. Uh, who?
I high five and give you guidance as you walk in the doors. I carry a bunch of junk to the attic.
Yeah, that.
I'll be in my room.
Because I don't know that Wilhelm's gonna be much help to me, is he?
Like, would he be the one? Like, you want him
Could
to?
he help me create the presentation? Or like note cards on what to say?
Um, he's more of a. I'd say you could create the note cards, and he would do the pitching. He'd be good at that because you could then use Roland or Wilhelm could do a performance check for you.
Yeah, you don't want
Okay.
Roland talking
Then
about
let's do that. Let's do that. Because Holly Reese doesn't want to screw this up.
Yeah, so you spend the day prepping and bringing Wilhelm up to speed. He seems relatively familiar with the idea. He has a feat. He has advantage on deception and performance checks under certain circumstances. So he'll go with you and pitch to Ollie. So we're
Great.
gonna do a performance check with advantage.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're able to convince Ollie that hey, like it's unusual, we know, but you trust us. We're not making the horde any smaller. We are going to continue to grow it.
Cause as Brocket's kind of pondering and looking at, he kind of looks over. He pulls that one crystal out of his pocket, that like, or out of a little storage thing he had, that power crystal that was powering that mechanized beholder that we found.
Yes.
That like energized one, and he kind of ponders for a minute if he could try to wire that to his armor and maybe get the sending crystal to work, but he kind of keeps going like, nah, we should probably work on something different, and he wants to start working up designs to see if he can wire that power crystal into the house with the copper wires he laid out before. Essentially, here's what I want to do, and you tell me if it works or not.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Holly about that. See if we can get Ollie to charge this crystal and then electrify the upper half of the house, like basically putting charges on each of the doors and the windows that we could disarm ourselves, but if someone tries to come in without disarming the place, we give them a little zap. Essentially,
Oh, yeah.
using that power crystal I have and the dragon to...
I think so. Essentially,
yeah.
I'd say it would act like a glyph of warding at the different entrances. In terms of what it does, it won't explode like a glyph of warding does, but it'll deal damage like a glyph of warding does.
A real bad zap powered by Ollie. Just because, like, we made some enemies, so I want to defend at least the upper half of
I'll say each spot would cost you 50 gold to install, and each trap would cost you 50 gold to install, and half a day's downtime. If you make a note for those, and then we can keep track of how much you're able to install at different places in the house.
Cool. Well, and that would use up that 5,000 grand crystal to electrify it.
That would it wouldn't use up all of it. You'd be giving up that crystal, and you'll now have a power source for
power all the traps.
Those, but then maybe more stuff afterwards. Well, let me think through how I want to do that, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I want to wire the crystal in the house to get Ollie powered and some defenses. That one's not one I'm going to do overnight, but that's something I'm working
towards.
Yeah. You know, I made a goof. I made a whoopsie last mission. I want to help protect us at home.
Sure thing. Anyone doing anything else?
That's a very good point that we should shore up some of our
defenses. Yeah.
Ollie doesn't really have anything that she can do about that because she's stealthy, not spelly. But she would like to buy Frune's Brews so that like some of our shit can go over there and be less of a unclear target. Trollskull Manor.
Hide it right across the street.
Yeah, 10K once you save up for it.
Who owns it would be like ideal.
What
Close.
What is anyone doing anything with the Stone of Golorr and the Eye?
Oh yeah, are we gonna put them together?
Yeah,
I need to bring that up. should we do it that night when we're all well rested and got our armor mostly situated?
I think that's a good idea.
Should we do it in Wilhelm's room if he allows, which glyph probably protect against scrying or other magical means of detection?
I'm worried about what's coming out of the stone more than who's trying to
Wilhelm doesn't let anyone in his room.
Well, we would probably ask him if he probably have him be part of this whole.
Yeah, he'll say sure thing. He'll go disappear in his room, get the stone, bring it back out for the party.
Maybe we should do it in the library. Kind of like the only room in the house that none of us.
Max's body's still in the corner, we assume.
Yeah,
We're gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it in the library. I'll go. Oh,
awesome.
I will tell all you my plans to electrify the place if anyone needs to chip in on that.
Yeah, sure.
Are the familiars coming in?
I think they're.
Marmaduke is not, but the rat baby will be with me.
Yes, the rat baby's always with you.
All of our familiars and pets are right outside the door looking in, and we're all standing next to it. Okay,
so Spanner, Spindle, Spindle, and the albino gaze are hanging out outside.
Yeah, actually, we can just put them in the workshop. I don't need them right now.
Aeodon, the rat baby god.
All right. Yeah. So you have the stone with the 3 holes, missing eyes, and you have one of the eyes. Who's doing what?
I got a mage hand.
You got a mage hand? Okay. Let's do this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not touching it. Cool.
Let's gotta make sure she stands like 20 feet away from everyone, just in case she gets frightened and accidentally pops her shroud. Considering fear can
I will float the eye out towards the stone and I guess put it in. If it's just sitting on the floor.
You put the eye in. It seems to like fit perfectly. The way when you see really well, really precise like 6-axis machining, and the two pieces of metal that have been cut apart slide together perfectly, and you don't even see a seam between them.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Love those videos.
With the eye in place, you all hear a voice in your head, faint, but there. You hear it say, "I am awake," and Spev, you can add Stone of Golorr, One Eye Restored to your inventory.
Okay.
Remove the Stone of Golorr Blinded from your inventory, and now you have the Stone of Golorr One Eye Restored.
Rat baby have any reaction to this?
Yes. Alu, you see the rat baby is freaking out. It does not like this.
Good to know. Alu also does not like this. Hey, at least he hasn't like freaked me out, and I didn't go all necrotic on everybody.
Yeah. It's not one of those situations. Although I kind of forgot to do that when Xanathar cast Fear on you.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, huh.
I had a lot of balls in the air. I dropped the ball there. Honestly, probably for the best. That might have killed everyone. Who knows?
Yeah, really.
We got out of that one.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have scared Xanathar.
No. Yeah, the rat baby, it doesn't seem to like this thing.
I want him to know that I have a rat baby, like a little mini god. That would be bad. I don't think that would be good.
It says, "Where am I?" Once again, everyone can hear.
Oh, you're not telling it where we are. Does it read minds?
It can communicate now, apparently.
It can communicate now. With one eye, it can communicate.
Telepathically, but can it take information out of your head?
Are you asking it?
Well, I'm asking you, but I guess.
Yeah, it's harsh to the rock.
Can you read my mind?
It says no. That is not open to me yet.
Yet.
I see so dimly. Where am I?
What do you see?
I have an idea.
Brown bear, brown bear.
Feel like we should. You are in the lair of Aodon, god of.
Yeah.
It's not technically wrong.
You said that?
Yeah.
It
That is
says,
where you are.
I see the bright light of a nascent deity.
Damn.
I'm not sure if we want that. That could be bad.
Well, I can see the rat baby. We know that much.
Right.
I don't.
And he does
No.
not like it.
We are looking. We're looking to see what else you can see. You're awake. We'll just say somewhere on the material plane. But you're supposed to be able to lead to the great treasure of a great city somewhere far off. That's not here.
I am ageless and timeless. I have seen many great cities and many great treasures.
Oh my god.
Is
What?
This like one of like Genie in the Bottle? You only get 5 questions and it will stop you.
DM Nate is flipping out because DM Nate knows all about what this is and the type of thing that it is and why it knows everything that it does.
What do you know about Waterdeep? This is the thing.
Yeah.
We gotta learn the info somehow.
It says, I thought you said a great city. Waterdeep may be great one day, but it is less than 2,000 years old. It's only a blip.
Rocket gets freaking noticeably angry at it. Like, you just woke up. You don't even know the city at all.
It's
Since
Great city.
I was here when Agharon killed the old lords and formed the council. I was here when Hallister first delved into Undermountain.
Oh my god.
Then you must know
I
how
am
to.
Glorthog the Keymaster.
What is a keymaster?
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters.
Oh, I get it.
Well, right now we're looking for the however great it may be. It could help a lot of people if we find the treasure of Waterdeep now.
Treasure of Waterdeep.
Oh,
sorry.
the dragon's hoard.
Glortho, my bad.
Oh, what's
Oh,
what's the actual name of the treasure pile? Is it the Dragon's Keep hoard? No.
no, that. It's gone by a couple
Guys, like
different
fuck that.
names.
There is no Dana.
It says
That's
with
essentially-
only one eye, I cannot see the secrets that I once contained. I see some things, but not all yet.
Well, for now you're just gonna I guess start to see more things. Get ready. We're teammates.
I am grateful to be served by one such as you.
Oh, I said teammates.
The stone just doesn't say anything.
Rocket just gets mad again. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else we should ask this stone? But it definitely seems like it's a
Oh, how
got a
do
little
we,
sentience.
save the Castellanter's children's?
Oh,
Or not necessarily save them, but like,
Who are the Castellanters?
I thought you knew everything.
I just said I only got one eye. Give me a lady. Give me a break. Quit breaking my balls.
Yo, I've been here for more than a second.
Hey, I'm lying over here.
Just got up from a nap.
Help us find your other eyes. We'll put
Yeah.
you back together.
Ask it if it can sense its other parts.
Yeah.
Not yet. My powers are greatly diminished currently.
Could you if we were close?
It is possible. I have never been separated before. And when I was separated, there was nothing.
Okay. 2 more to go.
With that, I think we might call this a session. Unless anyone else has anything they want to do on this day, we will jump forward to Elliot the 27th next time we play. And I guess before we go, let's just talk about what's the game plan here, guys. You know what? We should probably bring things back to the map, the whiteboard, the Enigma. So what new stuff have we learned? Xanathar's
Got
Guild.
an actual eye.
You have one of the eyes.
We also have a hostage.
You
Probably
also
the best.
have a hostage, or
The mind flayer's
you
dead.
might have the single biggest target on your back.
Yeah, not
We
sure
definitely
which.
have the single biggest target on our back for sure.
Well, we don't. Who knows? Who's still alive that knows who we were? I know Featherfoot's still out there somewhere with an indeterminate decision on our part, but
Yeah, Featherfoot, Beppis. I think those are the only two.
there was those drows. I don't know if they recognized y'all.
That's
No
a good
one saw
point.
me.
So if we're talking about Bregan Dareth, who you had run into before, one of them seemed to recognize you, Fen. And if you remember, you have your contact JB Nevercaught, the information broker. He might be worth asking some things about. But yeah, you have received one of the eyes. Is there any inclination for where you might seek the next one?
Did we check out Blue Alley yet?
You have not.
Okay. Um. That might be our next most obvious. Yeah. Oh, we can cross Nihilor off this. He's dead.
He's dead. Someone cross him off.
Could be Finn.
I think Fen should cross him off. He cut off that name just like he cut off his head.
Any other things people want to add? Hannah, Holly Reese, do you want to add anything here? What else have you learned?
Did we?
Not a goddamn thing.
We haven't gone.
Yeah.
Have we gone to the teleportal in Yellow Spire?
You have not.
So that could also be another eye location.
Okay.
So yeah, we got things to think about, things
What's
to
the fish's
do.
name?
Silgar.
Sylgar, Sylgar.
We need to store that thing somewhere not here.
Oops, did that work? Well, it is.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we got it. It's there. It's currently on my workbench.
It is Elliot the 27th. That means 28th, 29th, 30th, 1st. What, 4 days till you get your sword,
4 days.
Fen? We're advancing the clock. So what did it?
Calendar year.
What did it say? Or what did you all decide on? What might happen next time? More information gathering, or going to hit another spot?
Let's do some. We might do some info gathering first, and then I would say Blue Alley if we don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, well, we could spend like a day or two just going to our sources and figure out
Absolutely.
what they know and figure out the next plan. But yeah, I'm cool with Blue Alley. I know that's been talked on the board for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah. So thanks everyone for playing with us. I know this was a quick one, but the last episode was a long one. We'll call this here. Again, congratulations, everyone. You got your first die. Everyone's level 6. The clock moves forward. We've got more clues. And we will see everyone next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.